This unassuming little house in Baltimore, Maryland was home to the father of horror, Edgar Allan Poe. Poe moved to this tiny house in 1833 at the age of 23 and lived here with his Aunt Maria, grandmother Elizabeth, his 10-year-old cousin Virginia, and her brother Henry. As you can see, this house is an extremely tiny home to be shared by 5 people. The ceilings are short and the stairway to the second floor is steep and narrow. But the house is well preserved and it contains many artifacts from Poe's life, such as his telescope, his traveling writing desk, and most importantly, his attic bedroom. This is the home in which he wrote the story that gave him his big break as a writer, a short story titled MS Found in a Bottle. Roughly 3 years later, at the age of 27, Poe would go on to marry his 13-year-old cousin Virginia, which may be the scariest thing he did in his entire life. But he would also go on to write classic poems and stories, such as The Raven and The Telltale Heart, cementing his legacy as a Baltimore icon. Poe is buried a few blocks away from his Baltimore home at the Westminster Church Burial Grounds. The burial grounds have a haunting and gothic feel, which is fitting for the final resting place of Edgar Allan Poe. If you would like to visit either location, here's the address of his house, which offers hour-long tours. And here's the location of his grave. He's buried in this location today, but be sure to also visit his original burial place on the other side of the church.